your warehousing and distribution goes, is there anything that you should kind of be keeping top of mind, like issues that can occur in this part of the process just to eliminate risk?
Sure. So one of the risks are not having the inventory that you think you have. So we talked about cycle counting, and that's one of the things that cycle counting prevents is allows for an accurate count of your inventory. Other things that could come up with that is someone orders 10 pieces and we ship them 9 pieces. That's obviously can relate to a bad customer review. So we do have some checks and balances in there that can help curb that issue. I'd like to say that it never happens, but we're shipping at about a 99.2% accuracy right now. So that's pretty good, not 100%. So there's always somebody that's disappointed, and we have to do what we need to in order to keep them satisfied. So that could be overnighting a shirt to them or rushing something through production in order to get them taken care of. So that's how we deal with solving issues, and those are some of the issues that we come up with.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the printing operations that you have
sure.
at your facility? Yeah.
Yeah, so we also do decoration in-house as well. So we can offer a full package to our customer. And what I mean by full package is we can do the dyeing services. Then we also can do the printing and the finishing services. So we take the garment, then once the garment passes our QA process, quality assurance process, then it's moved over to printing on the orders that call for that sort of finishing type of service. We could add the decoration, and then if we have customers that need, folding, bagging, pick ticketing, barcodes, price tickets, all that type of finishing type of services that need to go on the garment, we do all that in-house as well. Typically, the bigger issues or bigger complications that come in with those type of orders are just dealing with the artwork and making sure the artwork is production ready and ready to go onto the screens for the setup of the screen printing process.
When did you decide to add the printing and kind of value add services to the business, and why?
Yeah, that was something we put in probably about 10 years ago. And it just gave us a kind of a one source solution for our customers, because we have a lot of customers that still have us send goods to decorators and we work with a lot of decorators directly ourselves that do the kind of the decoration and the finishing services. So it gave us another avenue of revenue to service some of the customers that don't have internal printing themselves. So it allows us to be a little bit easier to work with because they don't have to move goods around and deal with all the logistics. It offers our customers kind of a one-stop shop for their order.
So not to be a broken record, but can you share any quality issues or, what you're kind of constantly on alert for in this area now?
Sure. It's a little more complicated in the printing services, but typically all of our issues revolve around artwork, or the majority of the issues revolve around artwork. So as long as the art is set up for production ready art, and everything is spelled correctly, which can be a challenge from time to time, it goes on the garment or it goes on the screens and then it's set up for the garment printing. There's some issues that can happen with the actual printing of the garment, making sure the color is the right color in the screens, making sure that the right look is on the screen. So if somebody wants a heavy athletic look that's a little more bold or saturated, we provide that. Or if somebody wants something that's a little softer print, that's maybe more less opaque or see-through, then that's a distressing type of technique that we put on the garment or in the artwork and then on the printing process. Just making sure that all these things are in the way the customer had specified when they placed the order.
So what are some of the biggest challenges that you have faced on a whole as a business? And can you share a little bit more about how COVID-19 has impacted the business?
Yeah, so COVID, we're here in Ohio, so our governor put a stay-at-home order for all non-essential businesses, so we're not exactly considered as an essential business, so we were shut down for about 6 weeks. And so that was a little traumatic to the process. And it also happened right at the beginning of what is traditionally our busiest season. So it put us behind right at the moment of time where you didn't want to be behind, right? So that was pretty impactful to the business. It took us I don't know, about 2.5 months to get caught back up from that. And it was pretty stressful there for a while, because you had a bunch of customers that had placed orders, in March, and we couldn't produce anything until May. So that was a little difficult to work with. Our customers were generally understanding with what was going on, but still they needed the goods. So we worked with them as best we could to get the goods out the door.
You're really touted as, is this correct, the largest dye house in North America?
I don't know about North America, but certainly in the United States. So there's
Okay.
not a lot of dye houses that are operated in America due to labor cost, right? So because we do something that's very unique, we're able to charge a little bit more for it. Therefore, we're able to provide jobs here locally. So that's something that we're proud of, to be able to provide USA made product or dyed product here in the United States, right here in Columbus, Ohio.
So have you formed any partnerships along the way? And have you thought about what maybe expanding might look like or growth might look like for Dyenomite?
Yeah, sure. Kind of our best partnerships are that through our wholesale distribution. And that gives us a much broader reach to distribute our product much quicker. And that's generally across the United States and Canada. So that's kind of the most meaningful distribution partnerships, I guess. Also, we have partnerships with every customer that we do business with, but there's some that are a little bit larger than others. But like I said, the wholesale distribution network is very valuable to us. So in addition to that, I guess partnerships are important. You want to make sure that you are providing a good service to your customer, and your customer is appreciative of that service and not taking advantage of you. So it's a give take, right? So you can't give the product away. You have to charge a price for it. And for the most part, our customers and our trading partners that we work with, we have good relationships with. And I can't say that that's 100% across the board for everybody we've ever worked with, because sometimes they're a little more one-sided on that. So those issues do come up, and you have to deal with them as they come up. But I'm pretty happy with the folks that we've able to partner with, and we have some good long-standing relationships.
Can you tell us, just as we sort of end here, what kind of opportunities there might be to work at Dyenomite, and maybe what kind of skills you're looking for, or
Sure.
attributes in an employee?
Yeah, so we're always looking for people who are enthusiastic about the product. That's very helpful. People that are willing to learn, and people that are that are have an open mind about learning, right? So we want to hire for attitude, and then we'll train for aptitude. So as long as someone comes in with a good open mind and a willingness to learn and has a good attitude, then they'd be a good fit for our team.
Wonderful. Well, Nate, thank you so much for sharing so much wonderful information about you and the business with us today. Really grateful for your partnership with Ohio State and our students and our program. So thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Go Bucks.